I bet you all weren't expecting that, huh? Maybe Happy Taco Tuesday? So there's actually I'm actually having a god awful technology day like you can never imagine. The worst technology day ever. But as for a Taco Tuesday, I'm actually doing pretty well, and hopefully you all are doing great too. My Blue Yeti, so the microphone's actually really good. Unfortunately, my cord somehow got bent, and it doesn't work anymore. I don't really know what happened to it. It just kind of snapped. Go figure, because I just bought, and by the way, I had more people last pod a couple days ago message me saying, Nightmare, the audio in that video of yours was the best I have ever heard in my life. Well, I just ordered a new cord from Amazon. Unfortunately, it's not going to be at my house until Saturday. I do want to make another pod episode Thursday, and I'm using my laptop audio right now, so I'll try and make this video as quick as possible and painless. I do apologize because it's just one of those things. I had a blue screen of death today. I'm pretty sure my dead cord gave that to me. Go figure. But hopefully everyone's enjoying leagues. Hopefully everyone is making gains on RS3. Hopefully everyone is getting smashed with some, well, whatever you're going to be drinking tonight for Taco Tuesday. Okay, we're going to do our monthly selling of a loot tab and talk about money making, talk about is my money making method pretty much working still, is it not? And we're going to keep this pod episode relatively short, but I want to bring up my previous episode here from last month, because for anyone who is new around here, please subscribe, like these videos. We are trying to get more awesome and wonderful subscribers, especially on or I should say, yes, definitely for Taco Tuesday, 110%. Okay, so I uploaded this about a month ago. It was actually the biggest loot tab that I have ever sold before. If any of you all have not checked this video out, please definitely do so. It was definitely a doozy. Not to mention my cowboy hat is, my golfing cowboy hat is mighty awesome. So since I've been keeping a loot tab going per month since, I want to say, June, I've been doing birdhouses, I've been doing Slayer. I have made 293 mil, and it's been nothing but pretty much like inclining gains per month. However, this month I can already feel that my loot tab is going to be significantly a lot less in value. And it's really one of those things that you got to ask yourself, is this money-making method still worth it? Because I am doing about 16 birdhouse runs per day. Yeah, I am a birdhouse runaholic. And I got timers going on my phone wherever I am. Thank you, Jagex team. Old school and RS3 for the mobile. If it wasn't for mobile, I guarantee you, like, probably about 3/4 of the population would not be active right now on Runescape. In the evening, sure. But a lot of people use mobile to AFK at work, which, I mean, you know, depending what your job is. I got some of you all telling me that you're a paramedic. I actually know one paramedic on this game. Shout out to Grimly. Yeah, that mofo is driving around while on, but I mean, hey, if you're a first responder and you are not saving someone's life, then sure, take out your cell phone and make some RuneScape gains. All about it. All about it. Just please don't be like in a hospital room operating on someone. We're gonna be doing a heart transplant today. Whoop! hang on. I gotta update some stuff on RuneScape really quickly. Gotta do a birdhouse run. Takes 2.5 minutes. His heart can wait. That would definitely not be that would not be a good time for you to have a surgeon who's doing some mobile. But you all get the point and stuff. The mobile has brought so many activities and so many opportunities to this game. It is utterly unreal. But over the course of my time playing on this game, I can't tell you how many times I've had to change money-making methods, and it really does, like, suck in a way, especially if you don't mind doing something. And by all means, like doing a birdhouse run, some of you all may think that, you know, it's a burden. It's actually, like, really not. So we ended up doing, this is actually not that bad, 46 million, give or take. That's actually not that bad at all. I honestly thought, wow, birdhouses shot up in value, 7,400 last month. Let's see what birdhouses were last month. And I know that some of you all are doing birdhouses with me. That is awesome if you are making gains. I see a lot of you all doing birdhouse runs. And I am all for all of you making RuneScape gains. I'm to the point where I understand and know that my analytics are never going to be what they used to be. So I am okay sharing my money-making methods. Because, I mean, this video, 2,500 views, yeah, that's not gonna sway the price of birdhouses. Now, back in 2010, 11, 12, even 2013, my analytics were still rock and rolling. Yeah, maybe we, as a Hooba mosh pit, maybe we would be swaying the price of birdhouses. What is going on here? What? Hang on. Not only does YouTube censor my videos, they randomly... It's Hero Wars. Who in their right mind is going to play that game? Like, seriously. Okay, we're back. Let's see. I honestly forgot what I price checked this stuff last month. Come on, price check. What did we do? Last month. Okay, last month birdhouses. Wow, so last month birdhouses were 6,800 each. They went up in value by like 8%-ish. 8-9%. That's actually a lot, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I honestly said, you know, I was predicting birdhouses to go down. This is actually pretty awesome. And I am all about milking a money-making method. It's all, make as much, if you have a solid money-making method on this game, you gotta milk it for what it's worth. I ended up milking a secret money-making method that I actually never shared about a year ago. I was making dragon bracelets. I was taking cut dragon stones, gold bars, and making dragon bracelets. Every hour, I was making between 1.1 and sometimes like 1.92 mil. It was unreal. I never shared that with you all. I apologize. I wish I kind of did, knowing that maybe it would have affected the price, maybe it wouldn't have. But then again, a lot of skilling methods these days are very unpopular. Maybe that's the reason why birdhouses aren't being affected. Who knows? But yeah, so we, okay, so obviously birdhouses were a lot cheaper. 57.8 mil. But I did Hunter's Rumors a lot. So 46. So my birdhouse tab went down by 11 mil from last month. But still, that's not, like, terrible because I know that, ooh, yeah, that's good GP. I know that my Slayer tab is probably going to bring up the value, but I definitely don't see a value coming into play of like 69 million GP again. But then again, who knows? We're going to add this up. And I'm just going to say that if I sell my monthly loot tab and it's above 60 mil, that'll be a shell shocker for me. That means 2 mil a day with very little effort. And you got to really ask yourself, is making 2 million GP per day a good money-making method out there where you're not really putting in a lot of time and effort? I would probably most likely say yes. Because even though 2 mil on old school RuneScape may be some chunk change for some of you all, I actually had a clan member last night. Shout out to clan NightmareRH. If you are not in a old school RuneScape clan and would like to join one, check out clan NightmareRH. We do have room for some awesome and wonderful people that want to join. Just please don't be don't be a toxic SOB. Trust me, keeping things nice and quiet and playing RuneScape is the best way to go. But somebody got the staff 1.2 billion GP from raids. We do have a lot of raiders in the clan, and I mean, if you are a raider, yeah, it's 60 mil for 1 month. That's chump change, right? Absolutely, just chump change. But guess what? Not everyone is a raider. Not everyone enjoys doing high effort things on this game. Some people still like to play this game like The Sims. Okay, here we go. Come on, Slayer. Now, to the downside, I've actually not been doing Slayer now for about a week and a half. I've honestly just been too busy. I'm going to be making a special video on Thursday. I might actually hold off on it, to be perfectly honest, because I really hope this microphone quality doesn't scare a lot of you people away. If it does, well, shame on you. You don't want to listen to a microphone of nights. I mean, trust me, I've had worse microphone problems before. This is relatively nothing. But I will be commencing Slayer relatively soon. My life has just been absolutely busy. I did have a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone had a good Thanksgiving also. But yeah, 2 million GP per day, it's not bad. In my personal opinion, it's not bad, especially if you are not really in depth of playing the game. If you're just one of those people that are kind of just really chilling and you just like to really do some AFKing, whatever, you know, AFKing that is, I honestly, to be honest, I really don't know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you play this game and you're not happy, I think you have a problem. I get on RuneScape every single day, multiple times, and I'm a happy camper. Oh, I actually hate going camping, believe it or not. Never was a fan. But you should be happy, especially when it comes to, like, money making. And that's, like, the whole argument. Me doing raids, I'm not happy. Maybe, like, 10 years ago, I probably would have been a little happier. But, like, I'm just not, like, it's not there. It's not there for me to be like, hey, I want to get on RuneScape and do some raids today. I just honestly don't have that burning desire. But I am living, walking proof that you do not need to be a raider to make a large amount of GP on this game. You definitely do not need to be a raider. You can just be an average, skilling Joe, taco-loving human being. Tonight is I'm actually doing a beef salad. I'm doing buffalo chicken sauce, so please pray for my my intestines. I'm having a early dinner, so I should be able to potentially have diarrhea around maybe 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's not going to be fun. I don't know what it is. It's really a hit or a miss. Sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes I am crying out to God on my toilet, and I'm just like, I probably should have just went with the beef taco selection instead, but I had to do the buffalo chicken sauce. The buffalo chicken sauce is so yummy, it's so delicious, it's so wonderful. Oh, please, God, make tonight not suck. Let me just say that. Make tonight not be terrible. I really don't want to be up very late. Not to mention tomorrow I gotta be up relatively early. Okay, come on. You know, at one point in time, these things were actually not selling at all for prayer. Okay. Boom, bang. 53 million GP. What do we got? 53 million on the spot. That's not that bad. Now, I did say above 60 million, it would be a shell shocker here. And it definitely was. Last month, I obviously had way more birdhouses because I was doing Hunter's Rumors. Oh, excuse me. I was doing Hunter's Rumors, so I had way more birdhouses last month. However, even with not doing Slayer for a couple weeks, which if I did Slayer for the last week and a half, I guarantee you maybe it would have been like 55, 56 mil. Now, I will say that I have been making some side money, but I haven't really been keeping track of it. I've been actually AFKing cooking, which has gotten me quite a bit of EXP, and I'm actually doing the antelopes. I'm literally making between 7 to like 800k an hour by cooking the antelope meat and stuff. That's 800k an hour of just AFKing cooking. That's really not that bad, especially when I'm doing non-RuneScape work on my computer. That's actually really not that bad at all. So, I have made extra money in the last, like, week and a half, being Gordon Ramsay. I just, haven't really been keeping track of it, all. But I will say that 53 million GP, let's pull out my calculator here very, very quickly, because this is where things get a little dicey, and you gotta really say to yourself, so what was the total amount we got here? 53,025,502. Divide that, how many days do we have? We had 30 days. So, on average, I'm making 1.67 million per day. Now, obviously, 69 mil last month divided by 30 gave us 2.3 mil. That's really just like that. I mean, that's really not that bad of like a difference. Half a mil per day. I mean, sure. At one point in time, like I want to say maybe 3-4 years ago, doing farm runs would only get you probably about, like, farm runs and birdhouse runs would probably only get you maybe $1 mil a day. So I'm making, and I do not have time to actually do farm runs again. Already 99 farming. If I did farm runs, which I could probably do about 13 farm runs per day, I would be making an extra 1.5 mil a day. So you're talking 1.5 million GP plus 1.7 million GP per day, 3.2 million times 30. That is a huge, whopping difference. If you do birdhouse runs along with farming runs, you are going to make bank. So if you are one of those hardcore RuneScape players like I used to be, you're going to be making bank per month. Absolutely. So yeah. You want an easy skilling money-making method? farm runs, birdhouse runs. Herb runs, you're probably looking at look at snaps and also ranars. And yeah, probably ranars might be better, but then again, check out snaps. So farming runs, birdhouse runs, you're going to be making bank. And throw in some Slayer as well. So Slayer, birds, farm. Slay, bird, farm. Yeah, I mean, you basically just, you're a farmer chopping up some chickens. Okay. Am I going to be continuing this money-making method? I mean, I might as well, to be perfectly honest, because 1.7 mil, I mean, so what would stop me from doing this money-making method? I would honestly say if my birdhouse tab went from being, if my birdhouse tab alone dipped below 30 mil, and if my Slayer tab, or whatever I was working on, did not cover that gap, as long as I'm making above 50 million GP per month, I'm pretty much liking the results. That's 600 million GP a year. Pretty decent way to grow my RuneScape account. I'm actually going to be going shopping here, hopefully relatively soon, on Old School RuneScape for some new items for this upcoming year. So that's one good way to grow the cash stack. But yeah, I mean, I might as well do another month of this and upload another video, next month. But I mean, I ended up taking a loss this month. Obviously, went from 69 minus 53. We lost 16 million GP this month, but it's nothing. I see the difference. So it's not, terribly. Now, how much GP have I made in total of doing this since, I believe, June of this year? Let's see. So let's go ahead and pull up this video again. Where's the total here? We have 200. We have 293. 2933. So let's go ahead plus this. 293. I drank way too much in my 20s. Short-term memory problems. 1, 2, 3. One more. We have made relatively about 350 million GP in the last 6 months. That's, I mean, for a skiller, that's not bad in my personal opinion. Obviously, better money-making methods out there, but yeah, I mean, overall, the results are pretty much there. Definitely there. I'm probably, how much are these things? Because I do need to buy this stupid, expensive thing. 58 million GP. I believe that I will have enough GP to actually buy this stupid contraption. 58 million GP. I'm probably not going to. Oh, God, please. Do I have enough? Yes! Woo! We have enough. And, of course, I bought on the decline. But, you wanna know what? Now I can make this stupid defender. Warning, you will not be able to retain. Yeah, sure, whatever, brother. Okay, there we go. What happens if I dismantle? It says that I will not be able to retain. I don't think dismantling would be a good idea, right? Okay, well now I got a new item for Slayer. I gotta think of what else to buy now to actually save GP. So, hey, I ended up buying a new Slayer item. That's great. I apologize again about the microphone issue. But I got some new technology items on the way, still from Amazon. And it's gonna be good. I love you all. On a closing note, have a great Taco Tuesday. Think about me as you chug some beers, and Or maybe not chug some beers. Whatever you like doing. Just have a good night. And let me know if you have a money-making method out there. And what is, or rather, let me know if you think making 1.7 million GP a day as a skiller is good or bad. Tell me if I'm crazy, which, yeah, I actually am crazy, but I am very sane. It's okay to be crazy. It's not okay to be insane in the membrane. Crazy, all about it. Tell me if you think 1.7 mil a day by doing very little effort is actually not that bad. Or if you think that, 1.7 million a day as a skiller is chump change. Kind of really curious to see what you all are saying. Let me know if you all are doing birdhouse runs as well. And, yeah, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Maybe my Amazon order is going to be here early. Who knows? But, it's... Sorry again about the audio. All right, later.